Hello guys, welcome back to the another tutorial. In this tutorial you will learn about MobiF. In this lecture I'm going to discuss about like that a beautiful and charging API using charging API MobiF with JavaScript. So in this lecture you will learn about HTML and CSS with JavaScript. So this is the wonderful MobiF, and you will show that this is the listing app. So in this app just I will use just JavaScript. So in this here just you will charge here anything, you can charge here anything. So in this here just I'm going to charge this KGF Mobi. So this is the hotkey in this is the hotkey Mobi, and you will show that KGF Mobi is the so that here is the KGF Mobi, and you will just watch it, and then you can show that here is the Mobi app rating. So this is the very good, and here the you will show that here is the KGF chapter 1 Mobi, like that. This is the 7.6 rating. So this is the mainly Mobi charging API. Just type here anything like that, English Mobi. Here the not matching, so for that you can just here type anything English. After that, yeah, then that is okay, and you will show that here is the lot of Mobi in the here. So in this app basically this is the JavaScript, using the JavaScript. So this tutorial extremely for JavaScript developer, and this is the extremely for beginners. So don't worry, so let's go to the code without wasting of time. This is our basic heading structure of the HTML code, and here is the script.js, and here is the style.css, and just now here you can show that actually here is the import of the Google Fonts API, Google Fonts, and in the here this is the root, the call this in your root, the color code. So here is the element, and here is the HTML font size, and in this here this is the some of basic and the body HTML font family, like that sans serif, and here is the paragraph tag, and this is the whole of HTML body structure. And in this here this is the image heading structure, like that. In this here this is our simple style.css code. So in this here this is our empty file, and here is the sum of by default index.html code. So just I'll click this run live on server. So here just will show that in the here is nothing. So guys, I will just set up this my environment. Okay, just check it. Hello web could come. So then this is our live server is okay. So okay guys, so here this is the Mobi app, and charging sidebar in this here, and just if you want then you can write here in the middle. So don't worry about these, just I will keep this sidebar, and inside of this here is the listing. So just design one of part like that here. This is the margin and padding, and this is the another div, and in this Mobi list app, and everything like coming from the JavaScript. So don't worry about this. When just will finish this in the on div, then it will be automatically by default in the another divs. So this is our basically design. So in this here, this is the another section. After that, this the other section. So guys, this is our basically design format. So just go to the code. So inside of the body, just I'll give this another section section. Then I will just give this another class name. It will be just main site for project, like that here. After that, inside of this section, main section, then just I will give this another header file, header. Just I will give this heading tag like that, the MobiF. Inside of this MobiF, and I will just show that here. After that, and input type of like that charts, charting placeholder, and here is the list of movie. Okay guys, so after that, just I will give this form, then I will give this ID. It will be just form. Action will be just empty. So inside of this form, just I will give this another input tag, and it will be just text. Then after that, I will give this another class name in the here. Just class name will be charts, and placeholder will be charts. Then okay guys, so this is our structure, and it will be just sidebar in the left, right. So this is our sidebar. Sidebar is done. Okay, so in the here, after that header section, just I will give this another container. Give this mobis container. In the here, just I'll give this another title or heading tag or paragraph tag. So it will be just a list tag, and you can do that anything. List mobis mobi. In the here, just I will give this another image tag, and I will give this link of images. okay, and it will show that in the same time it will just showing to you. Okay guys, so this is our basically heading HTML coding structure. So in the inside of this, just I will give this another div class like the details, and div dot details. After the title, just then I'll just give this another paragraph tag, and it will be class name will be just nobody. In the here I'll give this another lorem ipsum, so it will show that here is the movie name and here is this movie details. Inside of this movie title f, so in the below just I will give this another rating system. Here just I'm going to like that class name, I'm going to create this class name will be just rate. After that here just I'll give this rating 8, 8.1. so this is our rating system. So guys, in this here this is our finally so I have done in the coding structure of HTML. Then I'll just I'm going to creating this in style.css. so in the here I'll give this so at first we'll check it. First class name will be just main, then after that container. So just I'm going to create this another container class name, and just simply copy it and paste it here. So this is the most important for that error. So just at first I will give this make sweet 900 pixel. After that I will give this margin, it will be just 0 auto. So I will give this padding will be left to right 20 pixel. So this is good, and you will show that here is the 20 pixel is the right. So like that 20 pixel move to left to right. So inside of this here just start here, comment this line, I'll give this body, and inside of this I'll give this background color or background, only background it will be just I call this variable. After that, color dark gray. So inside of this I'll just give this main, then just come back in the index.html code and we'll just copy it main, then give this, call this class, and here I'll give this width, that means 100%, and here will be just I will give this display flex or fixed. So guys, after that main part, then I'll just give this header. I'll give this display flex, and it will show that search bar is coming here in the middle. So just I'll give this in the left side, so it will be just better than top 0, and here left will be 0. So this is the extremely depend on you how you will design and what you will be just needed. 14120, yeah. Padding will be just padding. After that, 2 rem. Color, I will give this color. So color will be just call this variable, and it will be just white. After that, text align, it will be just text align center, it will be center. Mean height, that mean it will be just 100%. Padding will be okay guys. So in the here just I'll give this padding bottom, %. So after that I will just give this header, call this h1, then it will be done. I will give this font size 2.5 rem. After that I will give this another header, then input, and you will just come back in the header index.html file, then you can just check it, paragraph tag, then after that h2 tag and paragraph tag again, and in the header tag then you will just show it in the class name of the charts, then after that placeholder. Okay guys, so in this here just you will show that in the input, this is the header, then after that input. So check it again. So if you have an error, then you can just your design cannot getting this standard CSS. So in the here just I will give this border none, border will be none. Okay, then after that I will give this outline, outline will be none, it will be just similar, and follow this in when you will just typing in your style.css code, then you can just check it your spelling, it is correct or wrong. Background will be just transparent. Okay, this is looking good. Border bottom 1 pixel solid variable white, margin will be just, I'll give this margin left right then 0. Again I'll give this color, call this variable, it will be white. I'll give this font here. After that font size, just I'll give this padding 3 pixel. Here the movies container, padding just 2 rem. After that just copy it and paste it here, then call this paragraph, font size 2 rem, color will be just call this variable and then white, margin bottom to rem. After that just call this movies again. Why? Because here just will come back in the here. After that this list, movie list, then it will be just movies. Okay guys, and here just will show that in the whole of body tag, like the inside of the like the sidebar, then it will be just come in the left right. Okay guys, so just I will check it again, and then I'll show that how I'll change this in my the coding style. So in this here just give this HTML, then 10 pixel, then body, after that paragraph, and in the meantime here the main dot, then the previous just check it again, wait and display flags, then after that give this header file, and this is coding. So in the here header input you will just give this border and outline, background and border bottom, margin top and left right, just color, font size and fading. So after that movies container, so in this here just you will check it again, and then after that padding to rem, and then movies container paragraph. Okay guys, so just I will check it. So this is good, and will show that here in the live section, live part, this is our live port here, and here that you will show that one this is our server. So okay guys, just I will give this another after that in the movies container, then I will give this dot movies, and it will be just with 100%. After that display will be flex, so here I'll give this justify content, it will be just center, flex ref, it will be just ref, and it will show that here this is our design. So in this here just you will give this in the white white of element, text type will be just white, and this is it will be white. Okay, so this is the looking good. After that I will just give this, call this movie, here I will give this display will be just flex, and after the display I will give this background, I call this variable color name, and it will be just color gray, I will give this padding 1 rem, width will be just like that 40 rem, border radius I'll give this border radius for the looking nice 3 pixel, margin will be just 0, then 2, left right, and top bottom 2 rem, and after that 0. So here just you will show that this is the looking design just gorgeous. So in the here just you can change it in this left right margin padding. After that I will give this image like that, this is the too much small, and it will be just looking odd, so I'll change it. In this here I'll just call this movie, then after that image I'll give this width, that means 35%. Here then you will just show it, there is the nothing change. Padding will be just like that 0, 1 rem, details, then call this S2, and give this font size font height will be just 400, padding bottom 5 pixel, border bottom again I'll give this border bottom 1 pixel, then after that solid, call this color code, details, then dot rate, paragraph dot rate, just I'll give this font weight it will be just 600. This here just after that details p dot rate, then just to give this rating code, rating style. So in this here after that rating, then just you will give this overview, and after that overview then you just they give this WebKit scroll, and inside of this scroll bar track, then after that scroll bar thumbnail and color and outline. So in this here just media screen, so this is the mobile screen. When just will just it will be just 600 pixel, then it will just show that mobile screening is responsive. So this is our basically some of standard CSS design, and this is the coding structure. So basically this is our standard CSS, and just I have done this with CSS. So just check it. Okay, wow, this is the cool, and this is our sidebar, and this is our left sidebar, and this is our container section right bar. Okay, so okay guys, so in this lecture you will learn about more things than like the JavaScript. So let's go to the JavaScript code without wasting of time. So in this here just I will call this, I'll connect this JavaScript charging API. So at first I'll just declare, in the previous lecture you will show that const API URL. In this here just I will collect this, just you have to go to Google and you can just search it in the here API dot mobi, after that or theme mobi dot theme mobidb dot org. Okay guys, so this is our first link, and you will just click this here developer dot thememobi dot org. I will just click this here first link, and then I will just open it second link. So this is docs file, and this is the our tmdb, and this is the documentation file. So in the here you can just find it, at first login, join tmd, then just collect your API from this here. So this is the most important, and at first you will just create your account and then collect your JSON or others API from this here. This is our official Mobi API website, and this here the like the mobidb.org. So okay guys, this is the basically our collecting this API. So in this lecture you will learn about the collecting API, and I will give this in my description below in my API. Okay guys, so just copy your API URL, then just paste it here, and after that const charts API, then you'll just in the same website you will just finding your API, and then after that constant image path. So this is the image path. So in this coding, and in my API, I will give this in my description below. You will just check it. So after that, in this here just I'll call this let constant, that means constant variable. In this here, let image path or let mobius div equal, it will be just document, call this document dot query selector, call this mobi, and make sure that with semicolon. So after that, just copy it and paste it here more time and just change it. It will be just form, and in the here just change it form. After that, in this here, just let input to get this let input button input, and in this here just you can call this dot charts. Okay, so this is the input field, then it will be just charts. Now here just I'm gonna creating this another function for this async function of the get movies URL. So just I will call this get movie app URL. After that, I'll just create async, and then I'm going to creating this another function for that get movies. Then type here URL, and inside of this just I'll create the const for you can call this anything in the here, but when just get or getting get API in this from this your URL, then you can just call this response.json, then it will be just similar constant in this here. So yeah, I will just fetch API await fetch from URL. So this is the basically very simple. Make sure that with semicolon. After that, call this const data const, then data await responsive dot json, call this your function. Make sure that with semicolon. Then after that, console dot log, then it will just display printed like that data dot result. So in the here just I'm gonna creating this another display mobi, and make sure that it comment this line. Just I'm going to creating this creating another function. It will be just function display movies, and passing this argument movies. In the here call this movies, then this here call this movies div. Why div? Because you can just use in this here movies div, then after that you will just call this movies div, then after that in the call this inner HTML, then inside of this just you can use it any empty file, Now here just I will call creating this inside of the this mobis function, then mobis. After that, for each loop, creating this for each. Okay, in this here just passing the argument, cut it, element like that, it will be just mobi. After that, call this const, then div, create element, then call this your div like that, div. So div dot class list, just class list. Then after that, add mobi. Make sure that with semicolon. In this here just create this div dot inner HTML, then using the template string, so in this here we can just use template string, then create this image src. After that, you can just add your mobi, then poster path like that, image path, then after that concatenate like that mobi poster f, and this here this the parameter. Okay guys, so in this here just a div class, then after the details, then uh, rating f, and call this mobi dot title, then after that whatever is inside of this overview, then call this main dot overview, then finish this template string. Then here you can just call this append style like the div, then after that come back in the index.html code, and just you will just simple here you can just come back in your index.html code, then just comment this from here like that mobi, then call this comment, cut it. So it will be just commented because here is the already defined it in the comment section. So this is the mobi, then after that image path, and here the detail, then title, then rating, after that overview, then paragraph. Okay guys, so this is your you can just using this in your script.js. For that you will just and you can just hide this and to comment this section. So this is your structure. So inside of this just I'm gonna creating this another another add event function for the form handler like that form, then call this add event listener. After that create this submit. Here just you can create this, and in the click event function for that event dot free event default, close this function, make sure that it's semicolon, then call this mobis div dot, then inner dot html, and using the empty string, then call this const value. I will just using the gef, put value equal input dot value, if, then after that using the input, call this input value, and here using this function get movies, then call this your charts API, charts API concatenate like that input value, then it will be work inside of this like that. Call this input, after that value equal empty string, and make sure that using the semicolon, and just check it, here is nothing to, okay, just type here kgf, nothing to change. Okay guys, so this is our project, so just type here kgf, then you can show it here. This is our charting f, and here just charts here Ramcharan, just type here English, then you will show that this is the different kind of movies in this charting here, so coming here. So don't worry about this. So this is our charts the list movies API app using the JavaScript. So thank you guys, thanks for watching, and